Hey you, and welcome back to the Beginner's Guide, Part 2. This game baffled me last episode, and I hope it did the same to you guys. I think I'm gonna play this out in like one long streak, just because I'm not gonna be able to put down the game. Like, this episode was recorded right after the first one, because I'm just super stoked for this game. No more talking, we're just gonna get into it. Welcome to the channel if you're new. If you're not, welcome back.
Let's talk about video game development for a second. Every video game runs on what's called an engine, which determines what the game can and cannot do. So in other words, the engine is a set of tools for game development.
Alright.
To make all of these games, RØDE is using an engine called Source. Like all engines, Source has certain things that it does well, and it has certain things that it does poorly. One of the things that it does very well is boxy linear corridors. That's why so many of RØDE's games are set in these large, flat, empty rooms, is just because he's working with what the engine does well. The tools available to the creator shape what kinds of creative work they're going to end up making. You might consider paying attention to the architecture in RØDE's games, to notice how they seem to stem from an engine that's very good at producing linear, boxy corridors.
What did I just find here? Am I supposed to be down here yet? And am I supposed to be jumping through it? I fell. I fucked up. Oh, I got caught, so that's alright, I guess. No fall damage. What am I running through here? Am I just gonna make it down, or... Yeah. I don't know if the game wants me to make it or not. I won't make it. I won't make it. Ah, okay, that's the ground floor. I was like, wait, you can't jump that. So, we made it down, I suppose. Hello? Well, it opened. And I bet it's gonna close. Yep. What the hell am I looking at? So... this is my cell, or... I am in a prison of some sort.
This prison, funny enough, in RØDE's original design, the doors stayed shut for a full hour before letting you go. If you don't mind, I think we're gonna skip that.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
This is something that he and I used to argue about a lot. You know, whether a game ought to actually be playable, whether it means anything if no one can get through it. And I would always defend that, you know, all this work goes into the game, why not make it playable and accessible? And so we just got into heated arguments over it, and there was one time that after one of these conversations, he went home, and a day or two later, he sent me a zip file entitled Playable Games that was full of hundreds of individual games, each of which was just an empty box that you walked around in and nothing else. Believe me, I played every single one of those just to find out if there was like a gag hidden somewhere. There wasn't.
I like RØDE. I like him a lot. He seems really, really, really fucking cool. I could use a friend like RØDE. Well, not his games, but he sounds cool. He sounds like he thinks about a lot of stuff, and I can dig that. Not a lot of people think about a lot of stuff. They just think about whatever pops up on their Facebook wall.
It's the puzzle again, with the exact same solution as the last time.
Alright, so nothing new to it, and players know how to get through it.
There's still no clear indication of what makes this puzzle so special that RØDE is going to return to it over and over. But I promise I'll share with you my interpretation very shortly.
Wait, is that a window? I'm not sure what this game is gonna be all about. Like, this specific small game. Mini game. I'm not how to, like, because the entire thing is a game. That's confusing. It's a little fireplace?
Here, Coda begins using a kind of dialogue system that he fashioned out of the engine's chat capabilities. Use the 1, 2, 3 buttons on your keyboard to respond.
Alright, you there. Did you come from above? What was up there? Yes, there was a world stamped with whiteness. Yes, there was an enormous prison I spent hours in. Yes, there were these floating colored blocks. Huh. If I say there's an enormous prison, I guess I'm gonna explain to them what's in the afterlife. Either a prison, floating colored blocks, or a world stamped with whiteness. Prison. That's the world above? You've been there. Now, this is important. You have to get through a puzzle with 2 doors and switches. Yes, I did. That was literally the last thing I did before coming here. No, I don't remember having to go through any puzzle. I'd prefer not to tell you. After all, we've only just met. I'm gonna let you guys interpret why I answer what I answer. What? But you don't understand. We're trapped here. That puzzle, it's our only escape. We need to get through it. You think you want to get through, but trust me, you don't. Let me describe it for you. Let me tell you all about what is over there. Alright, I will tell you how to solve it. Oh no, but I do. We do. We need to get there. Do you understand? It's the most important thing in the world. We have to escape this prison. There must be an ending. You guys talking about religion? Are you guys talking about religion? Is that how you're supposed to interpret it? Hello? How did you get there? Was there a puzzle you had to pass through? Yes, do you want to know how to solve it? No? You've been right here this entire time. I suggest you go and see the puzzle sometime. It's not meant to be solved, but you can sit in the black space in the middle. What happens if I solve it? Why would I sit in the black space? Who are you? Oh, no, those are all good questions. I want to know what they think happens when you solve it, because they don't know. I haven't told them. Not sure, but if you have any suspicion, what you find won't be worth what it takes to get there. That is very true. Come on, Coda. What were you thinking?
One last descent down to the final floor of the level.
What were you thinking, Coda, when you made this game?
It's a lamppost. Okay, I can't tell you quite why, but for some reason Coda fixates on this lamppost. It's going to appear at the end of every single one of his games from here on out. I'll tell you what I think. I think that up to this point, you know, he's been making really strange and abstract games with no clear purpose, and maybe you can only float around in that headspace for so long. Because now he wants something to hold on to. He wants a reference point. He wants the work to be leading to something. He wants a destination, which is what this lamppost is. It's a destination.
Okay, I get it.
We're gonna see it in the work as well. His games are just gonna become a lot more cohesive, a lot more fully developed, with more of a clear idea behind them. And as we go, that idea will get clearer and clearer and clearer.
Alright, so I suppose it's because you're gonna go through a lot of work. It's gonna take time, some of it's gonna be boring, some of it's gonna be repetitive. But at least there is a goal. Like there's a light at the end, you see this big light at the end. I think that's why he did it. This game is connected to the internet. As you walk around you can leave notes. Oh. All notes you see are left by other players. I think it's because, like, you need to believe that there is a goal at the end, because if there's no goal at the end, what's the point? Like, what's the point of solving the puzzle? What's the point of enduring it if there's no goal at the end? I think that's why he added it. Can I see this, or... Oh! Nice room. Not.
So first off, I'm sure you can deduce this, but this game is not connected to the internet. All of the notes that you're gonna see have been written by RØDE. This was actually the first game of his that I ever played. This was shortly after I met him at a weekend game jam in Sacramento, where I grew up. I saw him working on this very level, and it was just so different from anything that anyone else was doing. So right away I was like, I have to be friends with this person. In retrospect, I think I was probably a bit too pushy, trying to get his attention. I was over-enthusiastic. But he was very gracious about it and very patient with me. And I cooled off eventually.
How do you beat this game? No point to this. Ah! I want to meet RØDE too. I'm gonna fanboy over RØDE too. Wow, holy shit. Can you guys hear me? Oh, this looks pretty cool. Hi. Reasonable.
Oh, feel free to skip over any of these notes if they're not doing anything for you. Nothing extra is going to happen if you read all of them. Either way, to me they convey a sense of loneliness. I see this person who's filled with thoughts and feelings and beliefs and has no way to express them except as scattered and unheard voices in a game that wasn't meant to be played.
Everyone read this. Hey! This place makes me sad.
But it's ironic, isn't it? That in playing this game and seeing how alone RØDE often felt, that we get to know him better and actually kind of connect with him. And I have to be honest with you, this idea is really seductive to me. That I could just play someone's game and see the voices in their head and get to know them better and have to do less of the messy in-person socializing. I could just get to know you through your work. I think this is why I always liked RØDE's games so much, is because it felt like they let me have that connection. I felt as though he was inviting me personally into his world. And then I feel less lonely too.
That is very, very true. Alright? I just saw a flying penguin. Let me tell you. I don't think I can read all of this. Nope, there's no way to read all of that. Nope, I don't think there is. Damn! Alright. Breath, yeah. Yeah, it's like... yeah. What he said, alright? Balls. What he said. He is far better at the English language than I am, and he has better thoughts than I ever will. So, listen to what he says. It's pretty smart. So a secret. Once upon a time I did define fun. I'm king of the world. Yeah, because I'm standing up here. Alright, let's start moving up that thing. I don't know what to say. This is... what the shit is this, Kevin? I'm gonna read them all. I'm sorry, but I'm really interested in RØDE's thoughts. Boring. I assure you, guaranteed that there is an acorn somewhere here in this place, and the sailors are looking for it. Alright. This place is pretty big. Hey guys, just looking for someone to talk to. Holy shit. Okay. Refuse to believe. Butt ass butt. Yes. I need to go to the freaking bathroom. Recognize me, please. There's nothing here. Go back. Don't listen to that guy. A free t-shirt. Need other side. Door, why you so go? Door, how open? Open sesame. Makes game. Includes door, can't open. Thanks. Someday I will meet the person who made this. I help people because of the internal good feeling I get. No one does that. No one. New room. Do you hear the chimes? They keep you going, don't they? Scared of writing something? Don't want to feel judged? It's not very crowded here. I'd like very much to be desired. Welcome, congratulations. I don't really know where to go with this. You can go in and think, don't bother. A game where you leave notes and suddenly everyone's poet. This is where I get off. I failed to write anything here. I'm compelled. Stop, turn back. Proceeding further will only result in mystery. Are we gonna walk through all this? Take my hand, let's jump together. Cabbage shapes our nation. What is that painting? Doesn't matter. Get there. Hey, don't talk about me that way. Very good game. I think this is not going anywhere. Next time I'll do better. I need someone to talk to. This is a note? Don't listen to the other notes. I'm not safe. Today I learned you cannot fall off. Ethical. Oh, you can't fall off. Painting. What does it mean? Stop faking it. Art. Whoever made this has issues. Well done, all of you. Am I gonna read all these? No, I won't come back. Devil Tower Star. I'm gonna read all these. I'm sorry, but this game is really interesting to me. I'm not gonna apologize for that. This game is really interesting to me. Who are all of you? Help, I'm trying to speak. Guys. How's it going? Just hanging? I think it's about how things look messy from up close and perfect from afar. From up here, it looks like dots. Does it look different from afar? Cabbage shapes our nation. We will all die someday. Stop pretending you're other people. Spoilers, it doesn't mean anything. Aw. It's about how this game's pretentious and you all suck. Yeah, I kinda got the feeling. Devil Tower Star. He was himself, the most horrible creature he could imagine. Maybe I'll feel real someday. I have a feeling that... I'm not gonna... It's too soon to say... I need more. Well, I'm here now. Yeah, we're all here now. There must be a reason for it, though. It's a terrible secret. He kept it well. I beat the game. More room?
At the end of this level, we're going to see the puzzle again. And here, I'll tell you what I think the puzzle means. Each of these games represents an idea that was on Coda's mind at the time that he was making it. And the puzzle is a way of closing the door on a previous chapter of his life before moving on to the next one.
This is so fucking cool. Downward, keep digging.
In each of his games, after exploring a theme that, he might find difficult, Coda can then place this puzzle that he knows has a reliable solution, he understands exactly how it works, and so it gives him a simple mechanism for moving on.
So, in order to move on, in order to get to the end of something, how am I gonna relate this to something? Ubisoft, we have to make a game. We know that this has worked in the past, so we're gonna do it again. Does that make sense? If you know that eating pasta will get you to feel well fed, you can just do that every single day because you know that's how it works. Relate that to something in life. If you have to do something, you know that a specific thing does it, so you can just always do the same. That's my best explanation. Does this puzzle have a solution? Oh my god, I've been here literally an hour. What the fuck do I do? Help. Okay, so this solution is not the right solution for everyone. Shit, how do I solve it? Developer, answer please? This doesn't make sense. The second door won't open. Help.
And because there's this dark area between the doors, a space between spaces, before you move on, you get to pause. Just for a moment, a few seconds to reflect on and let go of the events that led you here. To step back and connect the pieces together. To grasp at that elusive bigger picture.
Those typewriters, I wish I had made a game like this. Like, playing something like this, I feel so stupid. I feel so stupid, and I know I shouldn't. I know I shouldn't, but I feel so dumb. There you have the light post, there's a goal of all of it. Are you there? Please say something. It can be anything, I just need you to say something. Talk to me, please. Why are you having so much difficulties talking? Speak! Speak! Pawn Stars.
Okay, this one is tough.
Too.
It's gonna kind of just spin its own wheels for a few minutes. Hang with it.
Okay. Saw a pond outside the window. Is that where we're going? Digging the beat though. There's so many questions this game race. I'm in the pond.
So, like, this is it. The whole game. And there's nothing that's particularly interesting about it. You just walk to the end of a hallway. Except, for some reason, Coda gets really fixated on this prison that has all of this modern furniture. And I don't know why, but he decides he needs to revisit this prison. He's gonna start over, use the same assets, turn it into something else. Okay, cool. Here's version 2.
Okay. What furniture ought to go in the center of the room? Okay. Now, what about along the wall of the room? It doesn't matter what I choose. I think we should light up this room a bit. Does not matter what I choose. It is already lined up. Pretty sure none of what I do makes a difference.
There's a bit more to this one, but still it's not really communicating anything. It's kind of just weird for weirdness' sake. So okay, he throws it out and starts over. This time he comes at the prison idea from a different direction.
Hello, please walk forward. This guide will enable you to escape any prison environment. Follow the instructions carefully. Take care that you remember each step. First, click this table. Good. Go over to the photo frame and click it to turn it slightly. Now turn the floor lamp in this room off, then turn it back on. It's a floor lamp, correct? Now go to the left side sofa, move it a little. Finally touch the shelves. That's it. In a real prison, the escape will now open. Return to the start to be taken back to your prison. Okay. Return. Where are you going with this, Coda? Where are you going?
And of course, now the table is gone and you can't begin the chain of events to escape. Here's a version where there are no bars, but you can't actually get to the well. And then a version where the inside of the prison is the outside and the outside is the inside. Let me just blink you real quick through a few more of these. I mean, he really unloaded on this prison idea. There's nearly a dozen of them. Personally, I think it's awful to watch this, to see a person basically unraveling through their work. And for what? Like, at what point do you just go, maybe there are game ideas other than this prison that I could be working on? But Coda doesn't have that voice telling you to stop, that particular mechanism of defense against yourself. Without it, you just spiral. And so he keeps going and going and going and going and going, and then he hits on something. And he likes it. And that's it. He's done. He stops making prisons. This is the very last version of the prison game that he created. And the reason I think it works is that the prison is not actually in it.
What? What have you done? I see the lamppost, I see the goal. I'm walking towards my goal. The goal is within reach. I made it. Hello? Who is this? Hey, it's me. I'm you from after you escaped the prison. You're me? Huh? So, you were trapped in this prison too? Yep, I was in the furniture maze.
It's a conversation. And so this is what Coda wants, is to be able to talk to someone, to share what's on his mind, and to get some good advice from someone who knows. But the irony is that even in this scenario, you're still talking to yourself. You know, all of these games so far are Coda talking to himself.
That's where I am right now. Oh, I'm so glad to know that I get out eventually. What's it like to escape? Actually, I'm already forgetting what it was like being in the prison. It's kind of strange, but in a way I kind of miss being in the prison. Why? Was there anything about it that felt good about it? Like, being here, it sucks. True, maybe I only like things once I don't have them anymore. It was comfortable, I knew its limits, I knew my place. But don't you feel excited about getting out? The promise of freedom? Oh, I'm gonna choose the religion one. And it doesn't only apply to religion, that answer. Excited, it's the only thing that matters to me. It's the only thing keeping me going. Excited doesn't really do it justice. Exactly, you have something you care about, something to look forward to. You know, you won't always have something that you care about as much as this. Just be with that enthusiasm for a bit. Let it ooze into your flesh. Wait, if you're me, then did you get a call from another version of you when you were trapped? No, I think I'm the first person to call back. Yes, I did get a call. That's how I escaped. Then, can you tell me how to get out? Maybe I can come find you. What do I have to do? To get out, all you have to do is be sincere. To get out, you need to tell me how you feel right now. To get out, just talk with me for a bit. This just, in my mind, this just keeps relating to religion. All you have to do is be good, then you're gonna get out of this prison. What? That will free me. How does that work? Listen, you can't know until you're out, but I promise you it works. Sincere about what? It's exactly what you need to figure out in order to escape.
I can see why he considers this a fitting conclusion to the prison games. After all of the obsession and frustration, just to be told by someone you can trust that things are going to be okay. Wouldn't that be nice?
Oh yeah, it would. Oh yeah, it would.
So what would it look like if Coda wanted to make a game about talking to someone other than himself? We're
gonna have to figure that out for the next episode. I'm gonna end it here. I feel like we're at a new chapter. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Leave a like if you liked it, subscribe if you want to see more of this, and as always, me and Coda will see you around for the next episode. Bye you.